Welcome on in, folks. For those who do not know, my name is Guest, also known as ItsGuestGaming, and yes, I bought the Land Shark. And I will say, I was a little underwhelmed at first because I didn't know exactly where he needed to be. What exactly was the deck that he needed to be? I'll tell you right now, it's not Cerebro 3. But outside of that, I think he's actually a very good tech card. I've been trying him in a couple of different decks, and I want to showcase to you my favorite, as well as the ones that were okay, to kind of give you an idea of what we can do with Jeff. I'm also going to show you gameplay from my favorite deck, so if you like this kind of playback, please hit that like, follow, subscribe, do all the above. You know the routine. It's a YouTube video. Let's head on over there. Let's go on over to what I'm calling, what's going on, Jeff? It's an ongoing deck, and it's the Destroyer Spectrum skin of it, if you will, with Atuma. Yes, Atuma. This skin gives us a lot of flexibility to be able to move around power into different lanes at different times, because you have cards like Claw and Mr. Fantastic, or Mooster in this case, who can put power into opposite lanes. You have Warpath, who only needs one lane, and you can move as needed because of a card like Jeff. Jeff obviously has the ability to drop down into that Professor X lane really easily, so he can help avoid some of it. With Cosmo being on the battlefield, of course, we're trying to undo all of those Shang-Chis. It's a great ongoing deck. Probably my favorite of all of the Jeff decks I've played so far. I'll show you some others in case if this is not the type of deck that you wish to run, but I will say this one gave me the best win rate and best cube rate of the 4 different styles I've played over the last few days, okay? Next up, this is the one I say probably don't play. Cerebro 3. I've tried a couple of versions of these with and without Adam Warlock, with and without Daredevil, trying different combos in Cerebro 3. It's okay, but he doesn't change Cerebro 3 at all. In my opinion, he's just a move card for Cerebro 3, and you have other options you could work with, so if you want to try it, go for it. Let me know how it goes down in the comments down below. Other ones I did like. This was just the initial Jeff test. This was just straight up put him into a Doom Wave combo with the new leader. And it worked. I love that I could also play Jeff into Ebony Maw as a backup extra play. If I get Lizard down, then Maw, then Jeff, that's a pretty fast lockdown. So I liked that. But again, there are other cards besides Jeff that you can take advantage of this. You're mainly trying to take advantage of Professor X in this specific scenario, so he does provide you that ability. You are moving around Sandman just a tad because you can play a second card on turn 6, but look at your options. That ends up really becoming a backup play in case if for some reason out of your 6 turn game, you did not pull Odin, Doom, or Leader. So you see what I'm saying, right? The Doom Wave archetype for him works. Again, it was like a rank successful over the span of about 30 games. It wasn't my favorite though. Doot and Move, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a move deck, and he actually works really well here. And I think because of what we now know what's coming in June, I think that that's the future of Jeff eventually. Wait until all of the other Spider characters come out, and then the future of Jeff definitely changes tremendously. So be ready for that. I like Jeff in a move deck. I like him better in what we saw with the Destroyer Spectrum archetype, but if there's one that really capitalizes on what he does, it's this. So I decided to also make a fun deck. It's a little bit of a meme, but it's still a good deck. I'm calling it Stop Hammer Time, or in our case, we could probably actually rename it because we have this awesome Land Shark. Let's rename it Stop Jeff Time. It's a stop and move style deck. It sounds weird, but hear me out on this. It actually provided some fun flexibility. So you're looking to Professor X, that's right, with Heimdall appropriately. You're trying to build everybody up and then condense everybody down into 2 lanes. So by doing that, you're going to have either Professor X be your far, this is weird to do on a YouTube video, on your far right-hand side, or you're going to have him on your far left-hand side. You're not playing Professor X in the middle. You're building up the opposite lanes that would accommodate that move. And then you have your move cards in there like Nightcrawler and Jeff that can downgrade that Miles Morales Spider-Man that you can then Moon Girl, which is a really successful archetype, as we already know, for Miles Morales. Get him down to 1 cost, get 2 of them, call it a day. That's a backup plan, if you will, with a good amount of power to drop stuff down later on. Heimdall is very large in this deck. It is feeding very heavy into that, which is why I put Venom in here. So he can absorb a bunch of people that are the less important players, like Daredevil, Iron Fist, Wave. They're all going to be on the battlefield, condense their spaces. Turn 5, you're setting yourself up for either a move or play down the Professor X. And because you've taken up less spaces, everybody condenses into the same lane. This is a fun deck. It's not the best, but it is really, really fun. Like I said, it's a little bit of a meme style deck, but the gameplay of it was pretty smooth. Overall, What's Going On, Jeff is my absolute favorite deck I have played with Jeff so far. I'm going to show you some gameplay of it right here. And once again, if you like these decks, please let me know down below. Enjoy. Yeah. Hey, Jackal. By the way, Jackal. Sorry, Family Guy. Oh, we need a Cosmo. Really need a Cosmo. Well, there goes playing that early. Or playing that there. We're gonna do that. Really would like Cosmo right now, but nope. My luck is not in my favor. Luck be a lady tonight. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's the move. Lock it down. Ugh. Wait a minute. That's why he said hello. Is he playing my deck? Is he playing my deck? If so, that's awesome. I mean, this is kind of risky to show this now, but I'm gonna do it. Actually, we might still be okay. Yes. Is this the Taskmaster deck? This would make me so happy if this is the Taskmaster deck. I'm like 90% positive this is the Taskmaster deck. Hold on. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Victory. Which makes me so happy. Yeah, that's the deck they were playing. The one I played yesterday. Awesome. You hate to be that person, but what's going to happen to roster reviews, because they haven't happened in forever? Roster reviews, to be honest, I'm not sure, because a lot of the time, roster reviews when it comes to Marvel Snap doesn't make sense. So we probably gonna have to rebrand that to like deck building and critique. And I think a lot of it is also gonna change depending on how, what do you call it goes? Conquest goes. So for those who do not know what she's talking about Patreon. And if you're a patron, right now, one of the benefits, we do monthly events. And then we also have, you know, our little private area in the Discord. I should probably hit that button. And, you know, it's one of the easiest ways and best ways you can help support the channel. Now, because of that, you can get rid of the channel points for, oh, do I still have a roster review on channel points? Oh shit, yeah, oh yeah, forget that exists, absolutely. Hey Jeff. Wow, he just appears. I think it's probably gonna change to like battle mode / deck review type feel. I don't know exactly what that looks like, but it'll probably be something along those lines. YouTube member or Patreon, both work, but Patreon has been what I've moved back to for the most part. There's still some people on YouTube member, but it's the same thing. Patreon benefit is the same thing as YouTube member benefit. But for me, Patreon is the one I'm promoting now, but whether you're there or there, now it's a matter of preference, but I promote Patreon. So if you want to keep it as YouTube, so it's easy and it auto does your thing, keep it. I will not contest otherwise. Is a rock slide. Uh-oh. We better lock this down. And fast! Cool. Now, can we actually win this? Jeff only moves over here, but doesn't take it over. Actually... Wait a minute. Jeff is a 3, goes to 13. Claw brings it to 19 if he drops a card. Please, nothing that returns something to your hand. Yeah, Jeff. Oh, I love it. Plus with fun music, too. Oh, well. I also forgot that I killed my own shark. Sorry, Jeff. Things happen. Sorry. Sending messages. You need to go. Your online invoice, email distribution vendor site isn't picking on your uploads since yesterday morning. Okay, bye, Lori. Good luck. I don't know what any of that meant. Captain America, Atuma, Professor X, Jeff. Yeah.
Avengers! Assemble.
Hog. Depending on if you play anything in here, depends on what I do next. Yay, good. So this might be a Khazar build. Because then in that case, I'm gonna do that. In case if they want to beef up that squirrel. There's the squirrel beefing. There it is. You killed no one. Yeah, he can. Jeff is fun because there's no restriction. So in a deck that has 2 to 3 like different types of restrictions, like with armor and destroyer and Professor X, it's nice to have a deck that then also goes wide. So having then the Mr. Fantastic go in 2 different directions, Claw go in 1 direction, Warpath doesn't matter which side is free, like it's kind of a left and right ongoing deck. And then Jeff can be moved as needed. So that provides a lot of comfort for the deck. A lot of comfort. Here, I'll be nice. I'll play Jeff early. Look, it's Jeff. Okay. At least it hit only Mooster. What are you playing? And let me take away your privileges. Wait, no, wrong card. The name Jeff is growing on me. If you have another kid, that name is now in the mix. Nice, very nice. Huh. What are you shurrying? I mean, I don't want a boomer snap, so okay, I don't have to. See? Just slides on into that lane. Jeff the shark, doo 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 doo. Jeff the shark, doo 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 doo. E. Marcos, what are you doing? Because I'm giving you this. Ooh. Oh, that was big. The Super Skrull came in huge. So, okay, so Super Skrull right now has Ant-Man, Warpath, Armor, Mr. Fantastic, Claw, and Cosmo. All at the same time. Like, I can't even use you. Look at all of the bonus. Like 10 and bonus plus this. You know what? I think it's actually better I don't play that. I don't want to give that to them. I've got this one. They had a lot going for them. Oh, Bootman is rolling over pissed right now.